Phantasm Spiral, known as Phantasm Dragon in the OCG, is an archetype that debuted in Maximum Crisis. The kingpin of the archetype, Phantasm Spiral Dragon, is a retrained version of Spiral Serpent. The flavor text of the former explains that the monster has survived through countless battles, which are shown in the artworks of the archetype's spell/trap cards, displaying several instances of Spiral fighting the Atlantean and Fire King monsters. The names of the trap cards, all containing Whirlpool, reflect the attack of Sea Serpent described in its flavor text. Spiral Serpent was an immensely powerful and destructive creature known for submerging entire cities with massive whirlpools. Among its victims were the original home of the Atlanteans and Lemuria, home of the Mermales. Spiral Serpent engaged in many fierce battles before eventually being defeated by the Atlanteans. However, this would not be the end of the beast. Spiral Serpent returned as Phantasm Spiral Dragon and engaged both Garanix and Posiedra, who were deadlocked in battle. The archetype is heavily spearheaded by Phantasm Spiral Dragon. Its support cards revolve around quickly special summoning it and supporting normal monsters, with the option of trying to achieve a victory condition with Phantasm Spiral Assault. A basic build of the deck would include several normal monsters and support for them, as well as anti-effect monster cards, such as Heatwave and Skill Drain. The archetype also includes equip spell cards, which are key cards to the deck, so cards such as Hidden Armory can help boost the deck's speed. The trap cards of this archetype can be activated from the hand while UMI is face up on the field, so using these cards as linchpins in an UMI deck is very effective, even though Spiral itself does not get the ATK boost. Phantasm Spiral Dragon. A ferocious serpent that was being hunted by Atlanteans. Battle-weary and ragged, it came upon an ancient light, and gained new strength for its battle. With its increased power, it launched an invasion of enemy territory with a renewed assault. Spiral Serpent. When huge whirlpools lay cities asunder, it is the hunger of the sea serpent at work. No one has ever escaped its dreaded spiral wave to accurately describe the terror they experienced. This card is ideal to special summon using Ancient Rules, Birthright, Silent Doom, Soul Resurrection, Swing of Memories or Slushy. This card can be tribute summoned with one tribute using Unshaven Angler and the First Monarch. You can also special summon this card by Big Wave Small Wave. This is especially useful if you have a monster with a flip effect such as Penguin Soldier. Simply flip it, return up to 2 monsters on your opponent's side of the field, and use the spell to deal 2,900 damage. If you use cards that switch ATK and def like Inverse Universe and Shield and Sword, then Spiral Serpent can take out all but the most difficult to summon monsters. Use this card to pay for the cost of Advanced Ritual Art, then use Monster Reborn, Call of the Haunted, or another card to revive Spiral Serpent. This way you have 2 powerful monsters. If you use the above combo in a water-based deck, Crab Turtle is a good ritual monster to go with it. Pasiphae, the Phantasm City. This card's name is always treated as UMI. You cannot normal or special summon effect monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effects, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, if you normal or special summon exactly 1 normal monster, and no other cards, add 1 Phantasm Spiral card from your deck to your hand. If your opponent activates a card or effect, except during the damage step, and you control no tokens, you can special summon 1 Phantasm Spiral token, WYRM type /water /level 8 /ATK 2000 /def 2000. You can use this card's special summoning effect to trigger its search effect. This card works great with Spiritual Water Art, AOE. Use AOE at the start of your opponent's turn, tributing the token. This will not only take away your opponent's best card, but will also leave you with no tokens, allowing you to trigger both of Pasiphae effects with the first card the opponent plays. Phantasm Spiral Crash. Equip only to a normal monster. If the equipped monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. When the equipped monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon one Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and equip it with this card. Then you can change one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense position. You can only use this effect of Phantasm Spiral Crash once per turn. Phantasm Spiral Grip. Equip only to a normal monster. It gains 500 ATK. When the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and equip it with this card, then inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect of Phantasm Spiral Grip once per turn. Phantasm Spiral Wave. Equip only to a normal monster. The first time the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. At the end of the battle phase, if the equipped monster battled, you can special summon one Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and equip it with this card, then if they have any, your opponent discards one card. You can only use this effect of Phantasm Spiral Wave once per turn. Phantasm Spiral Assault. Target one Phantasm Spiral Dragon you control. When it destroys 3 effect monsters your opponent controls, by battle, while equipped with 3 or more Phantasm Spiral equip spell cards with different names, you win the duel. If UMI is on the field, you can activate this card from your hand. If a normal monster, you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Phantasm Spiral Battle. If all monsters you control are normal monsters, and one target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. If UMI is on the field, you can activate this card from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster you control, equip that normal monster with all Phantasm Spiral equip spell cards you control that can equip to it. Phantasm Spiral Power. If all monsters you control are normal monsters, and one target one effect monster your opponent controls, until the end of this turn, it loses 1000 ATK and def, also it has its effects negated. If UMI is on the field, you can activate this card from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster you control, equip one Phantasm Spiral equip spell card from your hand or graveyard to that normal monster.